Yeah, like Anthony might be emotionally unstable, but at least he's not a pathological liar.
Yeah, that.
Welcome to episode 3.
Welcome to episode 3 of Tommy's Breakdown.
Oh, has this started already?
Yes.
Oh.
So, introducing once again our returning special guests, Christian Luisi,
Zah, dude.
Catalano, John Catalano, our co-host Justin Teutonico, and our new special guest Ryan Luisi.
Yeah. No relation.
So once again, we're here at the fabulous Talula's Folly.
Hey, you guys have the same last name, you're not related?
No, it's a very common name. It's much like how we have the same last name.
Yeah.
But we are related.
Are you or you're not?
Yes.
Yeah, we're related.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like my second cousin, I think.
No, we don't know each other, but we are related. We're like 50th cousins.
We're 50th cousins?
Yeah. So, I think we should probably talk about our special guest. So, Ryan, what do you do for a living? Wait, sorry, I have to start off with the first most important question, which is, why did I bring you here?
No. The question is, why did I bring you?
Yeah, so answer it.
No.
That's the real question, you have to
No.
answer. Okay, you're not doing the improv right. So, tell me, what do you do for a living?
You ever hear of whale hunting?
I assume you don't do that.
No.
Why else would you
watch
mention
it and I
Okay, so tell me, what's the best whale hunting show that you've ever watched?
probably Whale Wars.
Now, what was it that
It's a
you thought
blog.
made
It's
it?
a blog. Actually.
So, what do you think is the best? Tell me, like, best episode of the blog.
How do whale
probably like
armies work?
episode 52.
So what happened?
Season 1.
Season 1, yeah. Because you know I've watched this series.
Right.
It's a really good one.
Good series.
It's a good series.
Did you read my blog?
And that was, yeah, that's you got me. That's why I brought you here. I'm sorry guys, I'm gushing. This guy's actually a bit of a hero of mine. So I just want to say you did a really good. I liked how you talked about the way the captain was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he was.
But he was an asshole because he just felt he was in the wrong time frame.
You know, it's inspiring.
What are the whales fighting over? Like, why is there a war
Wait, you
between
haven't watched
whales?
the
You haven't watched
Yeah,
it?
I haven't
No.
watched it yet. I haven't.
Guys.
Like, what are they fighting over? What's the info? Like, what's the
Well,
army
you can't
chain of command for the whale
quantify.
army?
Here, I know you're the
Yeah,
expert, but
please
can I
take-
just
yeah,
take
yeah,
my
take-
opinion?
take it away,
It's my
yeah,
show,
please.
so I'm just gonna say. So the thing about whale wars is that you can't quantify like what a whale needs, like as a group, or as any sort of specific what's the word? Any faction, because each whale has their own personal goals in addition to like what the faction's ultimate goal is. So it's very hard to really say what they want to do in the end. So what they're really fighting over is just the fact that it's a natural thing that conflict arises between life.
How many factions of whales are there?
16.
16 factions of whales.
How
That
do
we know
divide
of. That we
themselves?
know of.
That so far.
Yeah.
So far.
Like, are they divided by species? Whether they're toothed or baleen whales?
No,
or
well, it
dolphins
depends because
involved
there are some factions that are obviously more what's the word? Have a
Docile.
more eugenic approach to life. So they're very homogenized, and there are other ones that are more about the idea that you can be indoctrinated into their faction.
Wow, whales really.
Yeah, Whale Wars is really good.
I don't know half
The
the words
captain
you said, but like.
obviously
good
Captain's like he's the main antagonist. He's an asshole.
He's
What
the
kind
guy.
And
of
that's why
whale
you
is
find
he?
some.
What kind of
he's
whale
a
asshole?
he's a baleen, the
Yeah.
worst whale.
I mean, that summarizes a lot of whales. A lot of whales are baleen
Are
whales.
the worst
No,
whales?
yeah.
Excuse me, I think you were going one way and you decided to go the other way. Over here, you're just trying to insult the whales. What's
I'm not
wrong
trying
with
to
you?
How long is the whale war
Yeah,
going on?
Relax. Take it easy.
Whale War, the last time I checked, it was what, like season 5?
Yeah.
Season 5 of the blog, yeah.
So it's been 5 years of whale wars.
Well, no.
No,
because
see, the
some
Whale
seasons
Wars
are
never
faster.
end. They never end.
Yeah.
So it's a continuous war for all the time.
Season 5 is the latest documented
Yeah,
series.
exactly.
Yeah, because
Has
you
been
gotta
documented
think about it like this. It's sort of like how Robert Kirkman, he was talking about when he wanted to create The Walking Dead, it was all about the fact that, you know, when you watch a zombie movie, it's like you want to know, when you reach the end of the film and you're just like, well, I just want to see what happens next, what goes on with these characters. And so he decided, you know, I'm just going to make something that just never fucking ends. So that's what Whale Wars is about, is that someone was watching two whales fight and he's like, I want to see what happens after he kills the other whale.
Does anyone know what started the whale war?
Well, it's shrouded in mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a few theories on it.
Yeah, there's a few
Yeah.
theories. Some people believe that it was because of international sanctions on fishing. Whales, obviously, they eat fish.
Mm-hmm.
Fish. Well, and obviously, But some people believe that the issue was is that they were blaming humpback whales on fishing tuna, which is very strange because they eat krill. So even though this was such an obvious issue with their biology, they believe that they're actually going against their nature and doing this, even though basically it's racism.
Oh.
It's racism
It's a race
against the humpback whales.
Wow.
Since they're so few in population but very powerful, so they're trying to gang up on them. Yeah.
Trying to
What are the blue whales' stake in this one?
Well, they're obviously against the red whales.
Yeah. See
The red whales?
the ones you gotta really look out for, the white ones, for the fact that
Yeah,
they're just
baleen
like
whales.
sperm
Baleen.
whales where
White baleens.
yeah, white baleens where they're just like sperm whales, so they're just like constant bang.
Yeah.
Like that's imagine that noise, just like
Yeah.
times 100, like underwater. So it's like thump, thump. See that's whales fucking. That's that sound they make.
Yeah, here, we'll just do a bit of an audio recreation.
I would say we'd be scaring the other patrons, but there's
So,
no one
Michael, I
else
think
here.
it's a good time to mention that
Talula's
our
Folly has been empty today. Where are all the customers going?
Yeah, where's everyone?
Coffee shops. They're going around.
it's Sunday. Everyone's gone to either the AA meetings or they've gone to church.
Those are the options.
Well, I guess that's it then. Did anyone ever find out what was going on with the waiters, or
I don't
just
think we
I
did
did
anyone-
it, trust me. Don't worry.
Well, all right then. I just hope everyone else.
So on
is
to our
okay.
Well,
next
we still have one waiter. Come here, boy.
Your dog.
My dog, waiter.
Aw,
Yeah.
waiter.
So for the
My
next
favorite
segment-
Shih Tzu German Meister dog. Beautiful.
Wow. So for the next segment, it's called How Things Went Wrong, where I'm going to ask everybody to name a thing, and then I'm going to ask how it went wrong. So, Tommy, name something that went wrong for you
In my life or just in general, something that went wrong
in your life.
in my life specifically. What went wrong? Who shoot showdown, obviously.
What went wrong with the poop shoot showdown?
Well, I was I was about 20, in 1997,
20
and
years ago.
throughout I decided, I started discovering the drink and the weed and the OxyContin, and just slowly, it was such a deeply violent, that show. I just think about it as just it was the creation of a slowly degrading human being, basically, and ultimately that resulted in my breakdown, episode 300. Such a oddly perfect number that it should end on. When I took a swing at my guest. I believe it was Ruth.
Ruth Abernathy, yes. You struck her.
How do you know? How do you know? How did you get?
I've seen a few clips. My favorite clip.
Because I thought only that one clip still existed.
I think
I've
there
been
are a few
looking
tapes
around.
going on the ground.
What happened to everything
There are
else?
more clips because that's the thing is that after that show,
right.
I quit. Obviously I quit the show and I just started. I did my best. I destroyed as many master copies as I could. I thought I got all.
There's a few circulating on the ground. Trying to get as many copies as possible, but they're very expensive. We need
Yeah.
Some
We need a bigger
black
budget.
stuff. Now, in
Especially
one of
if
the
you dump
episodes,
so
the
much
clip
money on
that
that
Justin
first
revealed, you specifically told Jimmy Draws you do not condone terrorism, whether it be foreign or domestic. However,
Okay,
these
listen.
are
It was in the
allegations.
middle of the Cold War.
War of
It had
1997.
ended. I understand it ended a few years earlier, but I was,
Was it still chilly at the time?
it was
It was
actually
still cold from
It
the
was
Cold
actually
War.
physically.
Cold
It was
West.
actually physically winter, and I was. Well, what do you call it? It was weird because it was cold, but I was high, and usually I feel very hot when it was very cold. So I assumed the war was going on. Okay, I was a little out of my mind at the time. Okay, So, and there's that gap of 20
Yeah.
years, whatever I did there. We're not.
You've forgotten the last 20 years.
No, I know what happened. I'm just not talking about it.
Okay, then on to the next one. John, what's
But
going
wait,
wrong?
let me just say
Oh.
because that's what Tommy's breakdown is about. I'm trying to go straight here.
Trying to. Yeah.
I'm trying to go straight. I'm trying to go not heterosexual, not
you're not
not
gay.
being rude. No, I'm trying not to trying to be open-minded. Maybe I am gay. Maybe I'm straight. Who knows? That's what it's all about now. It's about flying the politically clear position and trying to come back.
Okay.
So sorry. Let's move on. So what went wrong in your life, John?
Yeah, how'd you end up writing erotica for a living?
Well, I originally wanted to be an actual serious novelist, but it's kind of hard to make truly original content nowadays. Everyone seems to, always go for the same generic thing, and well, erotica always sells pretty well. So I had to compromise my morals and my soul in order to survive in this decaying literary market.
Do you incorporate any of your own fetishes into your work?
Not really. I just kind of look into what I believe to be the public's current fetish and incorporate that into my work.
What would you say the current fetish is?
I believe the population's current fetish is forced abduction and marriage. Just like old Greek mythological style. Like my.
Okay, we're gonna take a bit of a step back here.
What
Now,
time period did you write avian fixation in? What inspired that? This is about a man who just runs around and jizzing on pigeons. So what fetish made you think of that?
Actually,
concept?
I think I can answer this for him. I think it was about 2008, 2009 during the bird flu.
Yeah, it was that.
Were you fetishizing the bird flu?
Yes, in order to soothe the tortured
Yeah,
souls
Cole,
of Republicans.
Cole, I checked this out since last week. I finally got around to reading your book, and
Yeah,
the way I think you really were going for is that you were trying to make it so that people wouldn't be afraid of the disease anymore. They want people. You understood the idea that obviously these flus, they go in waves. They increase and then suddenly they die down. It's not really the biggest deal. You want people to just keep going on. So you're trying to do sort of like it's a fluff piece. It's a feel good story.
Yeah, like sometimes everyone just needs to unwind and read a nice story about a man running around a park and jizzing on pigeons.
Yeah, he's gonna jizz on a pigeon every once in a while.
Yeah.
You ever just need to jizz on a pigeon?
Well, I think we've all been there.
Yeah, like in order to appeal to this abduction.
But what I wanted to step back is that now you said that you don't use your own fetish you don't imbue your own fetishes into the book. Like, why is that?
Because I don't really have any of note, or I've just become so desensitized to
So
erotic material.
you're telling me that you are actually asexual?
I mean, I think
Like, there's nothing that you like.
I mean,
Have you ever once written anything and been like, wow, you know what? I do want to try this. Like, not necessarily you want to go jizz on a pigeon, but like, if a girl's like, hey, beat me up, like, you never know.
Perhaps a long, long time ago, but I've been at this for so long, like, I've just become completely desensitized and numb to, like, all forms of sexuality, and it no longer really interests me.
Now, before you came desensitized, what did you identify as sexually?
I used to be heterosexual.
Okay.
Used to.
Yeah, now I'm...
Yeah, he's desensitized.
Yeah,
he's
now
nothing
I'm
anymore.
Now I'm just nothing.
Just nothing, which I think is honestly a goal of mine.
So is that what went wrong in your career, that you just became so desensitized to your own work that now you no longer feel such a drive?
Oh no, I don't really care. I've honestly been a lot more productive since then, so I honestly think it's a good thing.
So then what went wrong in your career?
Well, what went wrong is my recent book. I've been having difficulty writing it. It was based on the whole abduction thing. It's called 50 Shadies of Hades, and it's about Hades and Persephone's relationship after Hades abducts her to the underworld.
Wow.
But the problem is there are so many variations of that myth that I wasn't really sure what to consider canon. So because of that, like I want to write a faithful adaptation of Greek mythology, but I can't do that if I don't know what the fuck's real. So I've been having a bit of a creative blockage, if you will. It's been stressful.
So I think we've done enough with him.
Justin, what's going wrong in your life?
Well, right now with this episode, we've got to talk about our sponsors.
Whoa! Sponsor
shit.
segment.
That
That's our
transition
co-host.
All right.
Our sponsors.
So we are sponsored again by
Mac Undies. If you're gonna write Yeti, you better Yeti and spaghetti.
yes, they provided our microphone for
They
today.
write our
The Microsoft for their Surface Pro. This is what we're recording with.
Poland Spring to the freshest when you need to drink.
Yep.
Relaxing, refreshing.
Microsoft Word because they gave us the script.
And Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, Reese's.
Reese's the RPG.
Reese's the anything.
Reese's Pieces the RPG because it's the only edible game.
And Squarespace and Audiobook because they sponsor everything.
Yep.
I believe it's called Audible, but we'll also sponsor the general concept of audiobooks.
Audiobooks.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to ask you.
Dollar Shave Club.
I forgot to ask you if you want to plug anything like.
You know what? I would love to.
Like, I mean, obviously you want to plug your
It's
blog.
just like-
Oh, and your blog.
Oh yeah, my blog. Yeah.
No, I mean anything else
I mean,
if you
like,
want. You know.
like here's a little donation. Just take my wallet actually.
Oh yeah. So
And so my
so
blog.
anyone listening, that's the sound of the wallet.
I like
put
to
on
plug
table.
like to plug my blog,
Yeah.
Whales or War. It's been going on for like a little bit. I had
seasons.
5 followers yesterday. Now I'm down to 4. That's kind of where my Why don't you just go on with that? What
Is
went
that
wrong?
what went wrong with you?
I don't.
Are you okay?
I don't want to talk.
Wait, do we have to? Oh, we have to
Wait,
return.
wait,
We
wait,
have to
wait,
return
wait,
to
wait,
the
wait,
segment.
Yeah, return to the
Well,
segment.
Okay, everyone.
You're like,
Okay,
right.
quiet down.
You go
Quiet
first.
down. Okay, so back to the what went wrong segment,
Oh no.
and we're going over to our friend over here, Brian Luisi. What went wrong in your life?
Yeah, how'd you end up making a blog about whales?
It started when I first saw the show, Whale Wars, and it's been going on for at least 5 years. Well, my blog, and I created Whales of War right after Gate 10, and I got a steady group of followers. Went to 0 to 5 in 5 years, and now I'm down to 4. So that's really hard hitting decline, and found traces of cocaine in my father's car. And
I'm so sorry to hear that.
you know, it was a problem when we were younger, especially with gambling too. I think it's back at that too. It's just all downhill from here. It doesn't get any better than this.
No, I really.
You're not being invited here was it really hit home.
Well, wow, now I just feel like an ass.
You know,
Please
I
don't laugh
just
at me. Please
listen.
don't laugh at me.
Listen, I want to listen. Listen. Listen, I know it's all. I know it's. I don't want to say that I understand your problem, but I sympathize.
Oh, I did. I did
Thank
cocaine once. It was pretty lit.
So I'm gonna just say, we want to be there for you.
Yeah.
You know, you can come back on the podcast anytime. You know, get the next hour.
Can I-
I want to give you a donation, so I'm gonna actually give you your wallet
Wow,
back.
thank you.
Oh wait,
So-
let's make the sound so they know. That's the sound of the wallet being
Yeah,
passed.
thank you. Thank you. This is
Yeah, I
This is
think
gonna
there's
make me go on
a
for a
lot of
month.
money in there. So
that's
it's a
my
good
mom's
job.
pay.
No, it's
Dude,
not mine. It's yours. But
I'm gonna follow your blog now.
Wow.
yeah, so
I'll
if you
follow
want,
you.
Thank you.
so yeah, check out.
Thank
So Whitehall, you mentioned 2 of your blogs. You still do Whales or Wars.
Yeah.
And you also used to do Whales and Wars.
Yeah.
Did someone else take over that, or?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a I was like a mentor
Mhm.
to a little guy named Joshua.
Mhm.
Joshua Sabbath to be exact. And you know, he was a good kid until he got hit by a car and lost his leg. That's
Yeah.
sorry, I'm getting choked up. That's another decline in my
No,
life.
I think we're all getting a
I
little
really,
choked up.
I really,
It's so sad.
I really hit these points.
He can still be a good kid with one leg.
Okay, I think.
so sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think
You
we need
really
to move
like
on.
Dragon Ball. It was
Okay,
not
Christian.
okay.
Okay, sorry, Christian.
thought
This
he
was a
was
good.
Goku,
This was a good
Goku
segment, but I
car.
think it's gone a little
It's got
south.
a little too far.
It's gone a little too far.
I think we should move on.
It's a little too far. Next, next time we'll start. Should we? Yeah, should we start Red AMA?
Yeah,
segment?
those are
Probably bring
fun.
bring
I
up
don't have
Raid.
my phone on me.
Here, I'll do it.
So yes, Tom, we should.
So bring
find
up
the questions.
the Reddit AMA segment. Dun 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 dun.
So for those who don't know, the Red Anime segment is we go to a random AMA and we select a question from the AMA, and then we all answer it like a group.
Okay.
I am a recovered schizophrenic. I'm normal now and can think properly. Ask me anything.
All right, let's see what the first question is.
Did you went through therapy or just medication? Christian?
I went to therapy for 6 years.
Was it hard to accept your illness?
Yes.
What was so difficult about it?
Alcoholism kills.
Well, yeah, I was originally going to therapy to try to deal with the whole like slow loss of my sexuality, but I eventually saw it as a blessing and stopped going to therapy.
Okay, well, as the manager of the original Poop Shoot, I blame myself a lot for its downfall. I went to therapy a little
That
bit
makes no
about it.
sense. You were 0 years old.
No, I wasn't.
Aren't you like 20?
No,
How old
What?
are you?
I am old.
He's
Wait a minute! Gary?
Yeah.
What? Why did you tell me your name was Justin?
What?
It's an alias
Jesus
I
Christ.
It's an alias I went on there.
Oh fuck!
Why?
Guys, this is Gary Bobbert. Anyone who, oh my god, that's why you have the clips.
That name
Yeah.
sounds familiar. Where do I know you?
He
from?
was.
I managed the original poop
Well,
shoot.
he managed your. Oh, god, this is so fucking weird.
Yeah, this is pretty weird.
I took him an alias after that failure because I couldn't. No one would hire me. After
Yeah.
they associated my name with what happened.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, poor Ruth Abernathy. I mean,
Yeah.
we should probably get her on the podcast.
Okay, good. So she's not dead.
No,
I don't.
no.
She's not, right?
I haven't checked.
I made sure she was alright at the time. I was
Could
gonna
be dead
recently.
now. It was
Uh,
20 years ago.
Is she alright physically, mentally, both?
After the
I don't
reconstruction
know.
surgery, I heard her life was going pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I had to
I don't
work
think
for
she'll
that.
walk anymore, but you know, whatever happens.
Why do her
happens.
legs not listen to her?
Oh no, she wasn't even hurt by him. That was just a completely separate accident.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh.
So that's pretty surprising. We'll talk about that
You know,
later.
I'm sorry I kept that on the wraps. It's just, you know, I
Yeah, I
didn't
think that was a
know
really-
who I really
It was
was.
really odd that you brought that
Because-
now. Yeah, it's something. So Ryan, so did you went through therapy or just medication?
Just my straight.
Okay,
Therapy
okay.
just wasn't for me. I asked my friend Anthony about it, and he told me that, I mean, in his opinion, he was like, I'm not going to waste a goddamn dime on something that won't help me, and I kind of just took that advice.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're move on to a different AMA. This one's a little dark. Here we go. I'm an upset Swede. Ask me about politics. How do you feel about Muslim immigrants? Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay, not that one.
In the previous episode, we got a bit too political.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got a bit too political. You guys probably can hear that in the first. Second episode.
We might get in trouble with our sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh no, the first episode was very politically incorrect.
Wait, no, the
Oh,
first
yeah, that was
episode,
bad.
That was a
Yeah.
shit show.
That was
Oh my God.
really bad.
The
Like,
second
honestly,
episode was kind of.
Here we go. This sounds pretty
Who's
innocent.
that guy
This
across
one's
the
pretty
front?
innocent. 17-year-old just got high for the first time. Ask me anything.
Oh, okay.
Who'd you spoke with, Christian?
My step aunt.
So can you tell us more about that story?
your stand.
Yeah, my stant. My stant enjoys smoking the devil's lettuce and simply invited me to tag along. And I figured, you know what? I was an alcoholic at one point, so why not just move on to the next best thing? So I smoked.
Okay,
It was
so
a wonderful time.
how would you describe, like, because I'm sure there's probably gonna be some young kids over here wanting to know what does it feel like to be high? How would you describe that experience?
Okay, let's see. Depending on how high you are. If it's a casual high, you probably don't even realize it half the time, but the lights kind of begin to like shimmer a bit. There's like a nice reflecting sheen on them. You start to notice like you'll do something pretty stupid. You'll be like, "Wow, that was stupid of me." Oh, it's because I'm high. Like you have to. It's like self-realization. But if you were to get really high, everything kind of feels like it's like melting to some degree. It's like really warm and pulsating. It's like hair on the back of your neck, like goosebumps, the whole 9 yards, and you're like, whoa, you just get lost.
I think the best way that I personally, the way I experienced it the first time was just everything far away came up really close, and everything close up went really fucking far away.
Yes.
Like perspective just sort of reversed itself entirely. Now, someone I'm really interested to hear about their first high, assuming they have, is John John.
Well, I haven't actually gotten high per se. I did get really, really drunk this one time.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, sure.
Go into details about that.
Well, this was a long time ago. My first book had failed pretty miserably in the market. It was actually my first attempt at an erotic novel because I was trying to appeal to the new market. I believe it was a very long time ago. I believe it was called "Fucking Too Close to the Sun." It was another one based on Greek mythology, and I just went home and I drank like a shit ton of vodka all by myself. And it was really weird. Like, I felt like I was just kind of watching myself from somewhere else, and I wasn't fully aware of what was happening to me. Like, my legs stopped listening to me, and I just kind of had to sit down for a while.
I realize that's a really strange vernacular you're using. That your legs didn't listen to you?
Yeah,
You've used that twice now.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
because it was a pretty memorable experience. Like, I was like,
But I mean,
telling my
that's what
legs.
occurred to your own mind was you were literally telling, like, were you speaking to them?
I mean, I might
Audibly
have been.
telling your legs to move.
Yeah.
I might have been. The whole thing was kind of a blur, but I was pretty fucked up. So yeah, I might have been telling them like, "Go, fucking move! What are you doing?" But they weren't listening to me. You know what it's like to when your own body just doesn't listen to you?
all the time.
Yeah, I mean about 20 years.
Yeah, my legs are being a bunch of fucking assholes. Not walking.
All right, so Gary, what did you have you ever gone?
Well,
I feel like
what's it called?
I'm
what's it
familiar
called?
with you as a straight edge like kind of person. I always go.
Yeah.
I feel like after that
for-
shit show.
Remember the first episode of the reboot?
Yeah.
Some of the cast members offered me some weed so I could better do the skit we had planned. But essentially, I said no. I think I would just pretend to be high. And waiter, can I get a refill? And basically, I pretended to be high to the best of my ability, and then is that a gun? Is that a loaded gun?
Wait, what the fuck?
Just put a gun on the table.
Shh.
Guys, quiet. It's fine. Just move on. Okay. So you were saying?
There's a gun.
No. Okay, that's the initiation. Just keep moving.
What initiation?
There's a gun.
There's a gun in the middle of the
That's
table.
That's a
loaded
gun.
right over there.
Leave it.
Just
It's
put
fine.
it there.
Listen.
Like he gave
Listen.
him more
Ryan's
water,
not.
and then
Ryan is fine with it.
Was that
I'm
guy
alright.
even an
He
actual
gets it.
waiter?
I'm alright.
Yes, that was an actual waiter. Why do you think he works here?
Why did they serve guns at Talula's Folly?
It's not a service. It is a service, but it's an initiation.
Wait, is that gonna be on my tab?
I'm not going to
Hold on.
describe that because we have
Who's
to
this
move on.
paid for?
Yeah, how much is that gun?
You don't have to pay. Listen out.
Wait, Tommy, this wasn't in the contract. I'm serious.
Listen.
What is this?
We'll just put it down. Okay. Here.
What the fuck's happening?
Here. The
here?
waiter will pick this up. Just. It's fine. I paid for it.
Just
Okay.
leave it, guys.
I paid for it. Just move on. As long as you don't keep making a fuss, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I think I'm done with my segment then.
Well, I mean, Ryan, we were talking about descriptions of like your first time.
My first time I got high?
Yeah,
Okay.
and like your story if you have one.
Well, I smoked on the beach. Then I got really fucked up the first time, and I went to a deli after, and it was like time was skipping. I kept blacking out, and showing up places I really didn't recognize.
Oh, I was just picking up the gun and putting it back down.
Why is it facing me?
It's fine. So you keep going.
So yeah, I got high and I ate food and then I just kind of passed out and I woke up. And I just wasn't okay. Like I didn't feel there all mentally. So I was like, maybe I'll give it one more try. And I gave it one more time. And, it worked out better this time.
Okay.
I gotta say.
Okay.
I was laughing a lot. I almost got hit by a car actually, because I was crossing
Do you remember what car?
Boulevard.
Because I know I never forgot the first car
Probably
that I
like-
got run over by.
probably like a blue sedan, I think it was. I don't know. I like it. It was.
Sedan? I just had a regular sedan. Like that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
When I'm high, I actually have a very rational fear that I'm going to be hit by a car. Like when I'm crossing the street, I'm like, I'm gonna be like, to someone, I'm getting hit by a car.
Yeah, nah, that's the thing. Like, like when I'd walk, like I just felt like unbalanced.
Oh, no,
Like, I'm
this-
gonna fall in the street.
I mean, I just have that fear all the time.
Well, that's the thing is that I've been hit by so many cars that it's fine now.
Have you just built up an immunity to
So
cars?
you built up an immunity.
Not
to
immunity to
damage.
cars, but immunity of the fear of cars.
Is it like just shooting yourself with smaller bullets to build up an immunity to larger
Got
caliber?
another
bullets?
gun.
No, that's the same gun. It's just pointing towards you now.
Why is it pointing towards me now?
Because it's your turn.
My turn to what?
Favorite movies?
Favorite movies?
Yeah. What's your favorite movies?
What are my
What are your
favorite
favorite movies, Christian?
Specifically, I believe it has to be marijuana based, according to this.
My favorite marijuana.
Like a stoner comedy.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
favorite
a favorite
stoner
stoner comedy. Yeah.
Pineapple
Thank you,
Express
Gary.
a stoner comedy?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Then not
I mean,
that
it's
one.
literally about weed, but yeah, it's not that one.
Mine is Cannabis Wars 2. Back at it again.
I don't know. I think Cannabis Wars 3 is so much better.
I haven't seen it yet.
You know, it's funny how like all the best series are all about wars.
Yeah.
Like there's Saving Private Ryan, there's Whale Wars, and then
Marley
there's
and Me.
Marley and Me. Hashtag Wars.
Yeah.
It was weird. Why did they put hashtag in the name?
I don't know.
And then of course
was a reboot.
Cannabis Wars is a good series. Okay, apparently that was all the questions for that. I'm a used car salesman. Ask me anything. Do you hate your job, yourself, or your customers?
Yes, all three.
What do you hate the most? Yourself, your job, or your customers the
All
most?
of them equally.
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 What do you hate so much about yourself? I think it's sort of returning back to the "What's Wrong" segment
Alcoholism.
because I don't think we got to you.
Yeah, we did. Oh no, I didn't.
one.
'cause
No,
I
you
was like,
didn't.
oh, what went wrong?
Yeah, what went wrong?
What went wrong? At one point, I was at a convention, and I saw a cosplayer, and I was like, cosplay, tasteful nude cosplay shots do go for a lot of money, and I was making a calendar. So I asked the cosplayer, I was like, hey, do you mind? I could take some photos of you, we'll go to my home, it's very professional, just whatever, a few nudes, and then she was like, yeah, I'm 15, and I was like, okay, please don't ever tell anybody we spoke, and then I left.
Wow, that's recorded now.
Yep. Well, I mean, I didn't do anything, I thought she was 18, and she's like, I'm 15, like, yeah, let's just never do this again.
Okay.
Yeah, just a very very awkward exchange.
Yeah, so, next question, I suppose. Oh, wait, actually, no, move
I
on.
was saying, why aren't we going in a circle?
Yeah, I completely forgot. Sorry, but I have to pay attention to the gun and that waiter over there.
It's your turn, Sean.
Oh,
Okay, that's good. You're getting it. You're getting it.
what question is being asked?
The question is,
Yeah.
do you hate
I don't
yourself,
think
your
this is
job,
on
or your
that
customers?
Can you put the safety on my gun?
I don't think there's a safety on
Why is there no safety on that gun?
No, that the safety's been sanded off. It's fine.
it. Answer the question.
What? Okay, I'd say I probably hate my job sometimes because I have to like compromise my integrity and what I truly enjoy in order to appeal to this this very shallow, empty market.
But then why don't you just make something that you like
Because
that
it
you think
won't-
is good?
Because it won't sell.
Then you make your listen. You probably have gotten enough money from all your crap works, as you call them. Even though I think actually crap works is a good novel by him. It's pretty good. And then awful. And then
not
maybe
into scat finishes,
aviation.
but it was an alright book.
No, but it was interesting because it followed like the hero journey. Like there was
Yeah, shitting on people.
I was shitting on people because there's obviously you get the person in a situation of comfort, and then suddenly this person says, "I'll give you $5 to shit on me." He's like, "No," because there you go, refusal of the call.
Yeah, that was
And then the person's mother keeps saying like, "No, you can't go around shitting on people for $5." He's like, "Well, I don't want to do that." And obviously, continuing the refusal of the call as well as she's acting like a threshold guardian, and it's just really, really well written. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's really good. That's the thing. You're a good writer.
I guess that
do
was
something
my-
you want to write.
Yeah, crap works.
Yeah, that was my I guess the whole hero's journey thing. I didn't realize at the time, but I guess it was my love of like mythology and folklore and storytelling leaking
I
into
love
this
shitting on
again.
people without a finish you had previously.
Like you
No,
said,
that is
whoa,
definitely
whoa, you
not-
just
Oh my
dropped
god, the
the
gun!
Oh shit!
Oh my
drop
god.
the gun.
Jesus,
Right,
you're
what
gonna
the
kill
fuck? You're
someone.
gonna kill me while
Alright,
I
I put it back on the table. I put it back on the
Here we go.
table.
I got it. Here we go.
Alright, Gary, it's your turn.
Holy shit.
Why did it sound like there were two guns dropped on the table?
Don't ask questions,
That
Gary. Just
wasn't-
answer the question.
Is there
There
an
wasn't
invisible
two-
gun somewhere?
We're
There
not
wasn't
asking-
two
listen,
guns,
Gary,
I'm
you're
just
not here to
re-
ask questions. You're here to answer questions.
Listen, Gary, I'll just readjusting the gun. It wasn't two guns. So now, excuse me while I
You
put
just
something.
dropped it in the
Now,
gun
excuse me
slightly
while I put
fast.
something back into my pocket that isn't a gun. And also, I'm gonna take a glass of water. Delicious.
I don't feel safe. So, Gary.
I haven't felt safe since I set foot.
I don't remember the question.
Was it? Oh, the question was, who you hate yourself, or your customers? Oh, wait, sorry, your job, or your customers? What do you hate?
I'd say the viewers of our little podcast are a bit ungrateful sometimes. Like, I'll see comments like, "Oh,
Yeah, we haven't really had any yet. That's the main issue.
No, like the first
there's-
episode, like you can't just do that to a
Yeah, but
full-time
that was
news
a
no.
live. It was a
So
live
they're
audience.
paid for it.
So I guess
like the first
Listen,
person.
Yeah, you're right
Shit.
because they paid for it to come to
They
the live
poked that
show.
poor girl on stage.
Yeah, I
like
know,
they were
that's what I'm
really
saying.
ungrateful.
Yeah, but hey, you know what she deserved.
I'm not really sure if all that audience is a live audience anymore.
From the first episode?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Were you
Okay.
there?
First
Yeah, I
off,
was there.
no allegations have been made.
Exactly. So-
Nothing so far.
Right.
Okay.
So
That's-
we're in the clear right now.
That's what I
Yes.
tell myself.
You guys are remembering a very different first podcast than me. And I don't know.
I just remember the audience being very ungrateful.
Foley, that's what you're gonna claim here.
I can still hear the screams.
Yeah.
So you, what do you hate?
The question that's me. Wait, what is it? My customers.
You, your job, or your customers? What do you hate?
Probably customers.
Why do you hate them? That's the
So
question.
your blog followers, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that
all
one
five-
guy
I'm
followed you.
loyal.
his customers are the viewers.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
customers are the viewers.
Yeah.
Yours is the readers.
You know, there's a lot of loyalty, and there's a lot of mean comments like this channel's useless. Why is this up here? I could just watch the show myself and review myself.
Mhm.
Your reviews aren't good. So that'd be the hurts. That cuts deep. Like, if you don't like it, just don't go. Honestly.
Right.
So like, I really hate them. And then when you tell them like to fuck off, like I'm glad you hate your life, and they say that to me, it's just.
Yeah, I mean they came to you.
Yeah.
Why do they have to be so negative?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't paying attention to any of that.
Just like any of my viewers. Right? So go on to the next segment. Jesus.
Actually, do you have a new segment? We can add a new segment if you want.
Oh, you want me to do one?
Yeah, do you want a segment? That's Michael. That's one of our segments. Is we ask people for segments.
Oh. Okay.
We're bringing it up a little early, but
Okay.
you know we'll do it.
Okay, how about this? Let me think.
I don't do it, guys.
Truth or dare.
Oh, truth
Oh,
or dare.
truth or dare.
Oh, truth or dare? Truth.
Alright.
Oh, he's about to lay down truth on me.
Yeah, he's just like approaching it right now.
Why is the gun on the table?
Okay. So the reason the gun is on the table is basically we need to see people need to see if you're cool. Okay, that's basically all it is. The waiters and staff just need to make sure that you're cool. They're not going to tell anyone about anything that goes on. Okay. Yeah. So just be fine. In fact, I'm actually gonna call the waiter. Waiter, not you, not you, buddy. Sorry. Waitress, can you come over here? I actually need a drink. Here, have a little something for yourself. There we go. Go. Just here. Actually, no. Yo, waitress, I have a good time. I'm just gonna get myself a drink, personally. Can you take this back? Sorry, I just dropped the gun. Just take that back, waitress. Thank you so much.
Give it to the guy in the back. He knows what to do with it.
So there we go. The guns.
Guns off the
So
table.
there you go. Guns off the table. It's fine.
Okay, good.
All right.
It's fine. However, you know, I said that there wasn't a second gun. There it is.
Tommy, did you get that with the show's budget?
Hmm?
Did you use the show's budget to get that gun?
I used my own budget.
Oh,
So it's your own personal gun?
Is that just your gun?
so you registered that gun, you're saying?
Yeah, that's my family gun. And by
Yeah,
that,
that's-
I mean I bought it.
Do you have a family?
I have a gun.
Sure.
Okay. So,
What were we talking
truth
about?
or dare, I believe.
Oh yeah, truth or dare. Truth or
I
dare.
think that was like the truth for like.
Oh,
Truth or
Tommy.
dare.
dare.
All right. Shoot yourself in the leg. Pick up the fucking gun and shoot yourself in the leg.
Oh wait, what? Why is this happening?
Whoa, no. Okay, no, you don't have to do that. Stop.
Do you want this show to
I'm
get
taking
views or not?
taking the gun. Shut up.
Whoa, Ryan, what the fuck, man?
Wait, sorry. Here, you know, just do whatever you want. I have to text someone.
Did it? Oh my god.
He actually shot himself.
Well, why are you not like screaming or anything?
Blocking it out.
I think he's in shock.
I'll get the.
He
the
actually.
first aid.
Oh shit. Oh no! There's the blood.
I'm fine, keep going.
Alright.
There's the blood.
I got the first aid kit.
Don't stop.
Yes, first aid kit. I'm.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
I'm sewing up your leg right now.
Thank you.
Are you scared?
Yes!
You should be.
There's no alcohol here. Get that.
I've been
alcohol.
scared since I
Alcohol.
fucking got here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get that. Take that away. This is Talula's Folly, and I'll be damned if we actually. I'll be damned if anyone drinks any alcohol.
I'm bleeding.
He shot himself in the foot.
Okay, well I'm
Listen, I'm not a pussy,
I'm just gonna put some of it on his leg. Okay. There we go.
Oh god.
There we go. I'm just dabbing it. There we go. There you go. See? It's fine. It's fine. Shit. Now it's some of your alcohol in my drink. I'm not gonna drink that. I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay. So one moment I have to text someone.
Could you call 911 while you're at it?
Yeah.
Well, who do you think I'm texting?
Yeah, we should.
So back to truth or dare, John. Truth or dare.
Truth again.
Why don't you take the show, please? If you want to ask a question,
Yeah,
you can just
the
take the
fucking
show.
leg. I think I deserve my own goddamn segment.
Yeah.
Truth. Are any of the books you've written actually based on real experiences you've had?
Sorry, it's been a while since I smelled,
Vodka.
Vodka, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
I'm not drinking it. I'm just saying.
Okay,
It's
well,
fine.
another one of my older books. It's called Minosaur from this Minotaur.
Actually, that's one of the titles that I don't really like. It should have been Minosaur from Minotaur.
Yeah, what's up with all the
God,
Greek shit?
God damn it. I already told you.
You already
like,
said he's just very fascinated by.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
no.
love
Is that
mythology.
your fetish?
I mean,
Maybe you're sort of in self-denial. Maybe you do have a sexual thing going on here, but you more or less you like the sort of the smell of it. Sort of like the smell of. I'm ignoring
You're not
that.
attracted to sex, you're attracted to your love of Greece.
Your love of Greece
I
and the
wouldn't
love
really-
of the air of sexuality.
I wouldn't really call
Sort
it
of
a
like-
fetish,
sort of
more
like
like
the-
an obsession.
Sort of like the air of this this glass right here. Justin, sorry, Gary. Can you? Anytime I seem like I'm about to mention alcohol, can you tell me to stop?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna go dump this out. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
But
Have fun, guys.
But yeah, I was actually when I
Go to
was
the bathroom now.
when I was a very young boy, I was kidnapped at some point, and I was trapped in a labyrinth for several weeks.
I thought you were gonna say sexually assaulted by a
Do you guys
minotaur.
really-
No, thankfully I was not sexually assaulted by a minotaur. I was, however, trapped in a maze designed by a man who I believe had over 100 split personalities.
Wow.
Can we just? I think we went to a drink.
You should be.
I mean, we should, but I feel like why are you 2 for 1?
Yep.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Keep going.
So what I missed?
Not much.
You should answer this question.
Yeah, I was
You have a much bigger bottle.
Yeah, it was
now.
kidnapped.
Oh, this don't worry.
trapped
This is
in
what
a
I was drinking before. It's just seltzer.
From the bathroom?
No, from what do they call the refrigerator on the side. So seltzer.
maze. Yeah, so whatever.
Can I sip that?
Do you want some seltzer?
Is it seltzer?
Yeah.
Can I smell it?
Go ahead.
Give it a look.
Okay. I think it's fair.
Yeah. He flies.
Yeah, I don't think it's a poison.
Give me a
No,
pass.
I'm telling you. No, I managed to make it through that 5 minutes of temptation or however much it was, and we're back.
Right.
What were we doing?
Truth or dare.
Oh, yeah. So he oh, fuck, you shot yourself. Why? Did you do that?
Yeah, he
Gary
shot
patched me up,
himself.
though, so I'm probably gonna live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why don't you just
watch
ask?
stuff.
Michael, why don't you just ask me one of the waitress? She used to be a doctor before she became a waitress. Here.
That's messed up.
Just in case people get shot because that happens here sometimes.
Apparently it does.
Yeah, but usually not like that. Like, I'm just gonna say, Christian, you've proven you're very cool.
Thank you.
Cool. You didn't have to do that whatsoever. You could have made it without shooting yourself.
I want this podcast to be successful. If I have to shoot myself in the leg, so be it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't for the podcast. It was just being at Talula's. And they do make good coffee.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
They make good seltzer too.
So, any other segments we have to run through?
But we haven't done Truth or Dare for John.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
he
did.
did, it's true.
I
He was kidnapped by a
Oh yeah,
guy.
did we do one for Gary?
we did 2 for me.
Oh,
actually.
Gary, truth or dare?
Let's go with there.
Okay.
Well, I didn't actually get this far. Drink the rest of the alcohol in this bottle.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, at least he's not gonna fucking shoot himself.
Alright, fellas.
Whoa!
Wow.
No. Yeah,
Wow,
so
it's actually
mad
happening.
Wow,
man.
you're a lot better at this
Wow,
than I
Jesus.
assumed you'd be.
Wow,
You're-
down.
Wow,
he's
Shit,
actually-
like
it's
it was
actually
You're
water.
happening.
drinking like
Jesus.
someone who's drank
Damn, you.
many times before.
Wow. And now I guess you have to do Truth or Dare for you. Obviously.
What was in that?
So what do you want?
What was in that?
That was vodka.
Oh.
Was it?
Yes.
Wasn't anything else?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Well, I mean, 911 is on the way anyway, right?
What?
Are they?
Yeah, I texted 911.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, so in case
Isn't
there was
it
like fucking
119?
hemlock or some shit in there, you should be.
No, you're thinking of the Ugandan police line.
Wait a minute. We're not in America, though. We're in international
We're in
waters,
international
right?
waters.
that one
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I called 911 because I actually don't want people to come here.
So then who's coming here to help Christian?
I told you the waitress can patch you up. She's
Gary
she's,
already patched me up, I think.
She's what
I
you would call.
stabilized you.
She's what you would call a a non-collegiate scholar of medicine.
Listen, he'll make it to the podcast.
Yeah, I can make it.
Yeah, you can make it.
We're at the 45-minute mark.
Listen.
We have 15 minutes left. I can live another 15
Yeah, I think we
minutes.
can do this. I think it's fine.
Yeah, what about after the podcast?
Shut up.
Don't ask questions. Don't ask stupid questions that we don't know the answer to.
Really? Because I think someone here definitely needs to be asking some questions.
Who?
Who? Me? Because no one else seems to.
Why are you asking questions? Why haven't you been asking questions then?
I am asking
You're accusing
questions.
yourself of not asking
New
questions.
segment. John asks questions. John, start asking your
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
precious questions.
Alright, how many people have you killed?
0?
Really?
Yes.
I find that very, very difficult to believe.
Why do you think I kill people?
Well, you seem to have very callous indifference towards the lives of others.
How? What have I done?
Well, you put a loaded gun on the table for starters.
2.
Okay.
Two loaded guns on the tables.
Okay,
with
they're
the safety
not-
sanded
Okay,
off.
listen. Not simultaneously. It was one at a time. People can handle that.
You make it seem like that makes it any better.
It does make it better because guess what? No one could have gotten shot if he just didn't shoot himself. Okay?
Listen, John, this is entertainment now. Guns, whale wars,
It's like we
cannabis,
said.
Yeah.
vodka.
Everything is more or less about wars. Like if anything, we should probably go to war here. Like
We're an international. We could claim this. It is international. I feel like we should.
Yeah, we
start
should
with-
just make this a city-state.
and I believe that's the end of the podcast.
Yep. Hey!
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
End this recording.
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh wait, we need the theme song. So we want to thank our sponsors. That's Mac Undies. What do you call it? What's your sponsor? Whale of Wars. Whale and Wars.
Whale War.
Yeah. Whale and Wars. If you want the Yeti, get the Yeti. If you want that Microsoft Word, get that Microsoft Word. If you want that Luisi, hey, I think what do you call it? The medicine is here.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Oh,
they're
shit.
gonna take you away. I think. I hope you come back.
oh, me
I
too.
hope
Yeah.
he comes back.
Yeah,
I
take
hope
care,
I-
guys.
Yeah, you guys
Take
should
care,
play
everybody.
Reese's. It's fun.
Bye-bye.